Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about getting your lick back, aka revenge. And y'all know with my videos, well, if you watched before, I like to start off with the definition of whatever I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna get into explaining, my points. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about not seeking revenge on people, and I'm finna just like break that down. I'm gonna be breaking down like why people seek revenge, why it ain't none of your business to be seeking a revenge, and how to just get over stuff. Okay, also I feel like this video is gonna like tie into my last video about forgiveness, but I'll get to that point when I get to that point. Okay, so I got some notes right here, so I'm gonna be like reading a bit of my notes. So first, for the definition of revenge, it is the action of inflicting hurt or harm on someone for an injury or wrong suffered at their hand. So basically, somebody did something to you, you do something back to them. Okay, also was another definition that said it was an opportunity to get satisfaction, but I don't feel like there was like a full definition, because you getting satisfaction from doing something to somebody because they did something to you. Okay, like the first definition said. But that second definition, I think, is like the main reason that people like to try to get revenge and get their lick back on people, just so they can feel some type of satisfaction. And I just really want people to sit back and think about like, what real satisfaction are you gaining from that? Because when you seek revenge on somebody, you're gonna get karma, right? Like, I don't know, if you don't believe in it, maybe you need to start, okay? Because you are just gonna put yourself in an even worse situation for acting like the person who you're mad at or who like did wrong to you. So why would you then step into that person's shoes and mirror what they got going on? Like, it's not gonna help you in the long run. So I'm not here to be judgmental, y'all, but if you just sit back and think about it, it don't make no sense. It don't make sense to me, and it shouldn't make sense to you. But I did like research it, and getting revenge, it can give people basically like a sense of instant gratification to get revenge on someone. But like I said, if you're thinking about like long term, that's not gonna do nothing for you. The main thing like I think about when I think about revenge is I be thinking about relationships, because I mean, like, that's like one of the most common things, relationships, friendships, that apply to our everyday life, to where of course you're gonna feel like you want to get revenge on somebody. So I be thinking about like when women get mad that a man cheats on them, and then they like try to cheat back, or like cheat with his friend or do something like that, and it's just like, what's the point? Especially if you not go tell them what they did. Well, yeah, tell them what you did. It's just like, what type of satisfaction are you really gaining just by going and doing what the person did to you? I don't understand how that makes you feel good, but I don't know, it don't make sense to me. I feel like if you want to get revenge on somebody, you really just need to go in here. And I have a video on here already talking about self-love and all that, and I'm gonna like link it in the description box. But I think it's other ways to get revenge. I feel like the ultimate revenge is healing. Like I just said, I think the ultimate revenge is healing, leveling up in life, and just becoming a better person. Like, if you already was a good person to someone, and you wasn't intentionally out here causing harm to them, then there's no point in you going back and doing it now. Like, what is your point of going back and doing it now? My channel really is not for people who don't have any morals or values. Also, I believe in God, and you don't have to believe in God, to watch my channel. I'm not here to force my religion on anybody. But in the Bible, it says, do not repay evil for evil. It says, do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, it is mine to avenge, I will repay, says the Lord. And y'all, revenge just ain't ours. It's just not in your hands. It's not in your control. like I said, that's why the best revenge, like if you do want to like stick it to somebody, is to heal and move on from your life. Cut off access to yourself, like cut that person off and move on. Like this gonna be your best bet. This literally gonna be your best bet, because either you and that person gonna keep going tit for tat if you decide to keep that person in your life after, you know, seeking this revenge on them. And why would you want to just keep going tit for tat for somebody? I mean, with somebody. And then, like, let's say if it's a friendship or a relationship, you're not gonna trust the person, so you might as well just move on. Like, it don't make sense. I'm gonna keep saying that. Oh, also, I want to talk about this when it comes to the relationships too. This could be on any side. A man doing this to a woman, or a woman doing this to a man. If somebody like went out of their way to treat you terribly, you know what I'm saying, to the fact you even got to the point you feel like you need to get revenge, I feel like that person didn't care about you enough or love you enough anyway to do what they did to you. So why would you go back to seek revenge on somebody who don't care? You are literally wasting your time. You're wasting your time, like, no matter what. I feel like if nobody is threatening your life physically, like about to harm you, then you don't need to do nothing. I just really do feel like that. Defend yourself if need be, but just getting revenge because you're in your feelings, I mean, you just gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow, okay? So don't go putting out bad energy, bad vibes. Don't do it, because I mean, it's gonna circle right on back around to you, honey, okay? I'm trying to see if I got anything else to say, y'all. I really feel like this sums it up right there. Like, sometimes I have a lot to say, sometimes I don't. I feel like it's simple. Do not waste your time on people. Whatever you feel like you need to do to somebody to get back at them, just take a minute, pause, take a deep breath, and think about how you can use that energy for yourself, to better yourself, your life. Okay, y'all, so the last thing, this literally happens every video, the disrespect. But the thing that I want to say that was gonna tie this video to my forgiveness video is, if you feel like you need to get revenge on somebody, like I said, part of healing is forgiving. So try your best. Just it's gonna take some time, y'all. It's gonna take some time, but try your best to try to use what you know about that person and try to understand why they act the way that they act, and then just forgive them. You don't have to let them know that you forgive them, because forgiveness is for yourself. But forgive that person. Just forgive them, and then also forgive yourself for, you know, allowing yourself to be in that situation. Let's be accountable. Also, what was I about to say? Long story short, y'all, forgive them, forgive yourself. And if you've gotten revenge on somebody before, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, recognize what you did, forgive yourself, move on. Once again, move on. I really want people to take away from my channel that, you know, a lot of things in life are serious, but we don't have to make them a big deal. We don't have to make them a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just need to be open-minded to learning our lesson from things and moving on. Really. I'm gonna read y'all this little, I guess you can call it a quote or something that I saw. Yeah. So it says, self-love is more than basking in your light. Self-love is identifying where you're messing up, being accountable for it, and correcting it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Okay, y'all, so make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe for me. I'm about to be more consistent over here. I'm gonna take a break from my other channel for a little while, because this is like more so, I feel like, my passion over here. So yeah, make sure that y'all also click the bell so y'all can be notified when I post new videos over here.